Okay, welcome everybody to class number 3 of our Super Setter Masterclass. This, for those of you that have been plugging in, from day one, will know that we're going over a number of topics, number of things that we need to know in order to, to become the best appointment setter possible. And of course, if you're anything like me, I'm always striving to be a better version of myself. And look, there's a number of things that we need to do, and there's a number of ways to do things. There's effective, ineffective, etc. And what I just want to make sure anyone that I'm working with is able to do is be the best version of themselves. And and that's why I'm doing this coaching live. So, we can all learn from each other. And so yeah, so we've been going over multiple other things on our previous training. So for those of you that are joining us new, or here, and are just seeing this live right now, there were two classes before this that we went over a multiple other topics, from your intro video, how to present yourself in an intro, what to cover, and not only what to cover, but it also embody what you're saying. So if you're saying you're super motivated, you actually sound like you're super motivated. So, and it's always good to go over this as well. And now a number of us, we have been going over that. So I want to hear from a couple of you guys here today, actually, and I want to hear like your story. And I know some of you guys have shared these things before as well. But Sayed, if you want to unmute yourself and you tell me, bro, what's your story?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Okay. So I was an agent at a call center, a US-based call center, and we got outbound calls, and I was able to manage like 250 to like 300 calls per day. And there were leads, and we were selling some health supplements and fitness products. And recently, I was working with a digital marketing agency, and I was closing the leads from there
Okay,
through Zoom.
cool. So you try putting your mic slightly away from your mouth, so like, because it doesn't, because there's
Now
a there's a
it's okay.
mm.
It's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just, after as you're breathing as well, like it just goes loud as well. So it's like a little echo. So you may just want to fix that. So okay, so you were doing 250 to 300. Were you calling a day?
No, it was a auto dialer.
Okay, auto
Auto
dialer.
dialer.
And what were you selling?
We were selling like braces and all the stuff like knee braces, hand braces. Like old age people get uh in their lower back pain in their lower back and knees and hips
That was
and
a
all the
US
stuff.
based offer. US
Mhm.
based
Yeah.
offer.
Mhm.
Okay, nice. So how many years of experience do you have in sales, say it,
It's been 3+ years.
plus years? Okay, cool. And what are you currently doing?
Currently, I'm in working in a content marketing agency as a sales rep.
Sales rep. Okay, cool. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bilal, the real Bilal. Why don't you introduce yourself to us?
So I wanted to share my story and what I do on the first day, but I couldn't connect. So I I have a different field in closing and marketing. I am a civil engineer. So I have been doing the pre-construction services for USA clients. It's been 5 years now, but for like more than 2 years, I've been trying to close deals for my work on sales calls and email marketing. So I've been struggling for closing the jobs all the time. The what I do and what my company, actually I'm a co-founder of my company. What we do is we do estimates for companies, subcontractors and contractors all over the states in USA. But I've been struggling to close good deals with them. The ticket price is high, but yeah.
You feel like you're struggling with? So tell me more about, okay, let's actually work with you right now. So, okay,
Mhm.
so what is your offer? In the most simplest of terms, what is your offer? And everybody can pay attention now because everybody can chip in and in the comments as well on YouTube. So tell me, Bilal, what is your offer?
So the biggest problem with our niche is our offer, because we cannot offer anything other than, like, for example, you're a contractor and I'm talking to you to get work from you. The most we can do is like bid estimates for you for free for a week now, for a week, or we can offer few first free estimates. That's it.
See, you missed the question already, Bilal. That doesn't
Hmm.
mean, I don't mean like a deal or anything. When I
Hmm.
say what is your offer, what is it that you provide? Like, what do you offer? What do you
Yeah.
provide to the client, to the
What we do
customers?
is, uh, for contractors and subcontractors, we bid jobs on behalf of them. For example, they are trying to bid on a job. They have to do estimates. They have to time put their time uh, on working the drawings, calculating all the quantities of the building, then estimating all the expenditures they are going to bear, then calculating all the labor and material costs, and getting final profits for them. And they submit that bid uh, to the owner. So what we do is we get all the outsourced work from them. We bid on behalf of them. We take all the responsibility of the, for example, some home builder is building a two-story home for a family. He will just send us drawings, and we will calculate all the expenses plus profits for him based on the current market situation for material and labor.
Okay, pretty good.
Yeah.
So, who is your target market?
Uh, Builders, all type of tradesmen, like drywall contractors, painters, home builders, plumbers, electricians, HVAC
Okay,
contractors. Yeah,
so
the local
So
businessmen.
how are you? Okay, so I think I'm getting this now.
Hmm.
Your target market are basically subcontractors, people that actually take on these projects.
Yeah,
Okay. Now, what is their number one problem?
their number one problem most of the time, what they are struggling with getting new jobs.
Getting work.
So
Okay.
getting
So you're gonna help them get work, right?
Yeah, I actually posted the problem and the solution in my intro. I posted in the Facebook group as well. But their problem is getting more jobs. And my solution, or our solution, is you have to bid more to get more jobs. So on their own, they cannot bid as much as they can if they hire other
Just
estimating
pause there for
companies.
a second, bro. So
Hmm.
are you telling me if you like I'm a contractor. Now I'm a contractor now, rather than you coming to me and saying to me, "Hey bro, I can help you get more jobs. I can help you do this and I can help you do that." Why don't you bring me what I want straight away? Be like, "Hey Jabron, I know you do this and you specialize in this. I've got a job for you. I specialize in getting bids over the line for contractors. So why don't you give me that? Why don't you lead with that first straight away? So why don't you go off into the market? So you know what I would do? I would map out 5 people that I can
Hmm.
serve that can do the job I'm going to bid for.
Okay.
You now go and bid for the job, get the job, but you already have 5 people that can take the job on. Now you'd be like, hey, now you're coming with value. You're not just like, oh, hey, I can help you get jobs and I can help you do this. You know, I swear, I get so many. Like, let me give you some more context. I get so many messages, and people think I don't know. People don't think, don't, people think it's so crazy, man. Like, I've been in digital marketing, online world, and, and marketing online and everything. And they think I don't know how to do this and they message me. But maybe I don't help myself as well because I don't care. I'll just do a normal Zoom call and just stream it live. Or I'll use
Hmm.
whatever, my iPhone, and make a recording. I haven't put up a funnel on my YouTube or, a Calendly link or whatever. And they give me these suggestions, or like having the right thumbnail or having the right edits or whatever. I know I can do this. I can do it myself. I've got people to do it as well if I can just reach out to them. I know that, but it's not something that's of my main concern. I don't even know if I want to launch this as a full business yet. I don't know. For me right now, it's my way of giving back. That's it. I just want to give back. Maybe if someone down the line comes to me, hey, Jabran, I figured out a way where you can impact more people. And you know what? Here's the solution. And try this solution out. Now you've got my attention. As opposed to people every day, they'll reach out to me, Jabran, we can do this for you. We can do that for you. We can make your videos better. We can do SEO. We can do that. I'm like, rather than telling me what everybody else is telling me, what do I teach everybody else to do? Do look at what everybody else is doing and do the total opposite. Rather than telling them this is what I can do, why don't you just freaking do it and give it to them? And then you'll see the responses you get. It's like some of you guys can put it in context to make, the document that I shared with you about making Facebook groups really good again, being a great DM setter again. I did share with some of you that, well, on the call anyway, but I can share it with other people as well. Well, actually, I'm not going to share it with other people because it's a paid document. But that document over there is gold. If you learn the things from that document there and implement it in other Facebook groups, but matter of fact, you could even just make it your own and be like, hey, Mr. Client, I saw your Facebook group. And you know what? Honestly, even though you're doing an amazing job, you're missing all of these things that all of these companies are doing, and they're making millions. I wanted to send this to you for free.
Yeah,
It's what I've
that's part
done.
of the plan as well. Yeah, this is part of the plan because in our field there are uh, many jobs that are not visible for contractors. They are present only in private networks of contractors. So we have access to the those jobs, the those specific jobs. We can what we can offer is we can offer those leads to the contractors as well as the free estimate for them for the starter, and then we can see if we can move forward.
Just lead with value. Give them what they want.
Yeah.
Give them what they want, and just like look at me right now. For
Hmm.
some of you chosen ones, like Bilal, like people have to pay me at least £5,000 to do coaching with me now. At least £5,000. You guys are getting it free right now. Am I giving lots of free value right now? My YouTube channel is getting access to this for free, whilst there's other people far less qualified than me charging $15,000. Charging $15,000 for group coaching. Nothing against them. It's great. Even I can charge that as well. But look at what I'm doing. I'm giving free value. I'm leading with value. I'm giving my time up and I'm giving free value right now on this Zoom, on this live call right now. I'm leading with value. How are you guys leading with value when you're reaching out to clients, when you're reaching out to prospects? What value are you giving? But figure out. So, it's not only just figuring out your client's problem, give them the solution as well. Like, give them, don't say, I'm going to do this, bloody just go do it. Of course, if it's going to cost you an arm and a leg, that's a different conversation. But it may just cost you like 5, 10 minutes of your time. Maybe where you could, because look, I could easily charge people to be on this call, and there's tons of people waiting to pay to be on this call. If I showed you all the messages, they would pay easily to just be on this call. But I said, no, I'm just going to do it for the select people that were on time and that were ready. So why don't you lead with value? Always remember this. Don't look before, look, and I know it's normal. Everybody's always thinking, what's in it for me? But that's so great, but what's in it for me? And remember, that's if you know that's what they're thinking, why don't you just give them something huge? And that's what makes you and your offering irresistible. It's like a no-brainer offer. Like, why? Like, they would feel almost stupid to say no. Like that's what you need to work on, making it so irresistible, but also making lead with value, your value. Like, I'll give you an example. And I'll put it into context as well. But does that make sense, Bilal? What I'm trying to say to you, bro? Bro, let me give you another example actually,
Yeah, yeah.
in real estate. In real estate, I have a friend that I've helped in real estate. I've helped him make multiple six figures. Guess what? For free. He wanted to pay me 20%. I said, no, don't worry about it. There's another friend that I've connected on a multi-million pound deal for free. People in the industry would call me crazy. I swear to God, just the other day, one of my close friends, he told me someone is charging me £20,000 for an introduction. £20,000 for an introduction. And he was like, I don't know if I should pay or not, or if I should pay, or is it too much? And I was like, are you crazy? What do you need doing? I swear to God, one WhatsApp message connected him, and I helped him. Both parties, I helped both parties where I could have easily. I know people right now that are making millions just being the middleman. I connected both of them for free. For free. They're both going to make multiple six figures. Both of them. One of them is going to make multiple six figures passively a month. Could I have made money? Of course I could have made money. But I know, alhamdulillah, I could make money how the way I'm making money. I know my time on this earth is very limited. I may as well do as much good as possible. If they're not going to help me, if the people are not going to help me, no problem. God will help me. That's why I continue on leading with value. Just help as many people as you can. If you put that in your mindset, now as appointment setters, why do you think I shared that document with you guys? So now you've got armor, you've got lots of value that you can now throw out there with all these businesses. You can now lead with value. Like, hey, spotted this, whatever. Here's some solutions as well. I've learned and worked with some of the best in the industry. You can mention it all and then be like, hey, here you go. I just wanted to give you this for free. And if ever you need any help with this, I'm a message away. If they haven't seen your message in the DMs, no problem. Go on their latest post and just drop a message on there. Hey, Sayed, I've just dropped you something that you can use in your Facebook group right now to add in for free. Boom. So you make sure that they pick up your message. Always lead with value. Lead with value. Does that make sense, guys? Now you want to think, how can I lead with value? How can I lead with value? What value am I bringing to the workplace? Like I give it away so many times, so many times. How you can be valuable to others, and make excuses to be valuable to others. Because I promise you, it comes back, man. I promise you, it comes back. Like some people look at me and they're like, look, how is Jabran able to do this? I'm telling you all. Like, what do you think? I invest a lot of time in helping other people, not only in like high ticket sales and closing, in every way possible. I try to help. Ask yourself every day, who am I helping today? If you're seeing someone, maybe, in your village or in your town or whatever, someone selling something that that they're probably struggling with, maybe pull out a couple of quid and just give it to them, or a couple of dollars, whatever it is, a few hundred rupees, whatever it is, just give it to them. Can't do anything for you, but maybe you could do something for them and watch the blessings come back. Like, charity has been part of my life from like teenage years. I'm 36 now. It's been a part of my life for years, decades. Maybe that's why I don't know, I'm getting the results that I get. But I worked hard on my craft. But anyways, hopefully that answers your question, Bilal, and it helps you and it gives you guys context as well. Vanilla, I want to hear from you. You are doing an Amazon business with I think somebody else is doing an Amazon business. So tell me more about your Amazon business, Vanilla.
Yes, so yeah,
Your mic's been disturbed. I can't hear you.
you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, so I've started my journey through like digital marketing and have then come across like a YouTube video, and then I've gotten into coaching for building e-commerce online, like building brands and scaling them, and that's how I came across Amazon. And I started it in 2017. Took some time learning how to do that, and launched it in I think mid of 2018. And I had my own challenges learning how to source products, and that's and later on I had a few help from uh, some of the industry experts that I got to take some help, and that's how I you know built my business online, and I currently have uh, reached a point that I can automate a lot of that in my business, and I'm looking for something that I can grow, which is a bit more skill based that I can leverage. Uh, yeah, that's
Hmm.
been my journey.
Thank you. I think try speaking, when you're next going to speak with the mic a bit closer, because it's too far away, but it's fine. I think it's too low down. You want to keep it closer. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Lily, we finished off yesterday, and so now picking off yesterday from where we left off on, we had your intro, well, yeah, not your intro, it was your one pager, which was really good, And I know some of you guys are working on yours, but Lily, if you could just one more time, just bring it up.
Just 1 second.
Actually, you don't need to bring it up because we already brought it up before. It's fine. You don't need to bring it up. So everybody knows what you need to do on your intro. Now, what I next want you to focus on. I think Mevish, you made a document about introducing yourself, and I see it in the Facebook Messenger. That document, that's not your one pager. What you were saying on there is what I would like you to say on your intro video. So because it was like sentences, etc., and whatever, that would have been something that you'd say good on your intro video. What I want people to do is literally just yeah.
I make my one pager also.
Yeah. Okay. No worries. So what I want everyone to focus on is we've done the intros, we've done the intro video. You've got the intro video in my what's it called? The YouTube channel where you can model. Now, who can tell me what's the next thing that we should or we should focus on or you would like to focus on? Wilma, you tell me. What's the next thing that we should do?
Uh, as in you're asking what is the next thing that we should do in this training?
Yeah, what would you like us to do next?
I would like us to understand what is the best way to find a great role, because I think each of us here is very well qualified and we can really do really well in our respective roles. But what we are struggling with, all of us, is finding the right role.
Mm-hmm.
So how
What
do
is
we
the
go
what
about
is
it?
the right role?
So let me tell you a little bit about my experience. I have worked with e-commerce, SaaS, business coaching and
You
agency.
told us, Wilma, you already gave us your intro on the other video, on the
Yeah.
other call. We already know that. Tell
Yeah.
me, what's a good role?
A good role is one where I would get a consistent supply of leads, and I have a good structure and a framework in terms of a team, and a team and sort of guidance probably
Cool. I've got
to.
you an offer right now. They get hundreds of leads a day. What are
Mhm.
you going to do with those leads? The leads, they come in, so basically they see the ad, they fill in their details, and the company gets the leads. What would you do?
I would
Uh,
connect with them on the over DMs, and I would start with asking them what are their problems, what are their pain points, how we can help them, and I will see if they are a good fit. I will see if they have any objections towards the program, and then I will set up an appointment with the closer. I'll handle all the objections. I'll build the rapport. I'll set the stage, and then I'll hand them over to the closer.
so it's going to be over DMs though. So it's going to be over messaging. It's going to be over maybe sending them text messages or emails. Do you know what kind of messages you would send? How would your opening of your message be?
Yes.
Go on, give me an example.
So basically, I will if I get uh, every lead, I'll look at every lead as an individual lead,
Of course.
and when I'm looking at a lead, I'll go through their profile, I'll go through their FB profile, their Insta profile, their maybe their LinkedIn profile, their Google profile, and I'll see where they are in their business. So, for example, if I'm selling business coaching, I will see where they are at in their business, and uh, I'll find something which they're doing great. I'll find something which could improve, and I'll create an intro message saying something like, I just went through your profile. I see that you have opted in for this service, and I just went through your profile, and I see that you're doing great in this. You're doing great in this area, but I also see that this area is something that you seem to be struggling with. So would you be open to a conversation where I ask you a few questions about your business, and then we can see how we can best help you get to the next level and achieve your goals?
Cool. How would you make that message better compared to what advice I just gave Bilal? How would you make that message better? Because you were on the right lines there as well. You said that, look, you're going to make it personalized. You're going to reach out to them. You're going to look at their profiles. You're going to look at what are they already missing in their business right now. A matter of fact, I'll jump in. So one of the offers that I was on with Rudy Mauer on Mauer Capital was the customers would come on the call with having purchased a $97 front end offer. So they purchased $97. They come on the call. I would onboard them for the call. And then I would tell them the next part of the call is for me to get a better understanding of them, their business, and figure out how we can help them even more. And then and the way I used to do this was because they had purchased one single solution, which was Facebook ads. But for a Facebook ad to be effective, there was other things that needed to happen as well. They needed maybe a good funnel. They needed a better offer. They maybe it was their offer, and like there were so many other things. It wasn't just the Facebook ad that they needed, right? There was the targeting, etc., the marketing, the funnel, the landing page, the copy, the offer, everything. There was a lot of these other things, and that's where I would ask them, and I would find just through questioning gaps in their business. And then, so one thing you could do is and then I would upsell them. But let's just say, for example, these are people that have just opted in, they want some help. So why don't you lead with some value? And you were on the right track. Oh, I looked at your profile and you're missing this. Well, if they're missing that, why don't you give them something, a little taste of what they're missing? Go and look in your offer, speak to the fulfillment coaches, look at your offer, gain some knowledge and spit it out. Give them some knowledge, some nuggets to want to speak to you. Find out what they are looking for and give it to them.
Okay, that sounds great.
And look, remember, a lot of people are gonna bite on different things, but like maybe with that one person. But remember, you're gonna do this, and they probably won't respond. But remember this as well: not everyone's gonna respond, so be prepared. Not everybody is going to respond. Most people will respond between the 4th and the 12th touch point. So why don't you have a sequence already ready? The moment someone comes in, you now start nurturing that lead. You know how I told you get all your value all together? Have it all. So you have it mapped out. Okay, this is going to be my first message, second message. And then as you're sending that, the opening line you personalize. And then you give the value. Now you've got like 12 messages. But you know, most people, they would reach out once, maybe twice. And then like once, twice, and very few will reach out 3 times. But if I'm telling you guys right now, the touch points, closes, sales, they happen between, it's now more closer to 8 to 12, but it historically is between 4 and 12. 4 and 12 touch points. So if you know you need to connect with this person at least 4 to 8 times minimum in order for you to get a result from them, you now know you're not going to get anything on the first call, second call, third call. Of course, there's going to be some people that are going to bite back right away. That's just normal, maybe a percentage. But what are we doing with the rest of the 95%? We can't ignore them. They are people at some point, because remember, these are people, and this is everyone doing cold outreach, or it's someone that's doing outreach or outbound setting or setting. Because look at it logically, these are people that at some point, at one point or another, reached out to the business owner for help. At one point or another, they reached out for help. So what do we need to do? We need to be like, okay, and now we need to remember, okay, these are people that want my services, that need our services. They are potential prospective clients. So let's lead with value. Let's give them some value. Let's follow up with them multiple times. You need to follow up with them multiple times. Does that make sense?
Yes.
We're not just going to send 1 message or 2 messages or 3 messages. We're going to aim between 8 and 12 touch points. And look, it may just mean you have to contact them on social media. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, emails, but do it multiple times. Text messages multiple times. Like me, for example, I would tell you, wait there. I have 72 text messages that I haven't even seen. If someone wants to get in touch with me, they can, or my WhatsApp. Let's go on to WhatsApp. 71 WhatsApp messages as well that I haven't got back to. I'm just really busy. The only people that I'm getting back to are my VIPs, which even right now for the last 2 hours, I haven't got back to yet. So I need to go. So I've started, anyone that's working one-on-one with me, I've just put in the WhatsApp. So I'll just put in VIP, TCU VIP, and all those will come up. Anyone that's messaged me, I can just attend to them right away. Those are the guys that I'm prioritizing because they've paid to work with me. I need to prioritize them. But hey, would you believe it? There's so many of the VIPs I have to reach out to. Like, they've paid for me to coach them and I'm reaching out to them. Hey, what's up? How's it going? If you invest in a coach, guys, your coach shouldn't want it more than you. And I want it a lot for my people. I genuinely want it for a lot. I want it a lot for them. But I should not even want it 1% more than what you want it for yourself. You need to really want it for yourself. So look, has everyone got this part now? And you want your bit, me just telling you guys this. Guys, this is something that you can share on an intro video quickly. Or in an interview. that, hey, this is my approach. Because I know most people wouldn't go beyond the second, third, or fourth touch point. I'm someone that aims for 12 touch points. 8 to 12 touch points. Why? Because that's where nobody goes. Now, are you telling me you're sounding like the normal setters? No, you're not. I work with setters, trust me. The most they probably do touch points is probably like 4 times. Some of the ones that listen to me, 7, 8 times. Be creative. And it's only going to take one day to step back and start planning all of this. This is what I used to do on my offers. You know, because I never used to pressure sale anybody. You see in my sales calls, nice and easy. But I used to always have very good follow-up messages as well. Very good ones. Hey, Lily, we had a great conversation. I'm just curious, like, haven't heard from you in a long time. Is everything okay? Oh my God, the amount of messages I used to get back to that one. Lily, we had a great conversation. I haven't heard from you since. Is everything okay? Oh, Jabran, yes, honestly, it was a great conversation. But look, remember, guys, life gets in the way.
Yes.
It's not that they don't want your service or whatever. Life actually gets in the way. Like right now, I'm prioritizing this Zoom call every day as opposed to like a lot of other things. This live YouTube call. Then there's some people that are not even going to see this or plug into this. And I'll promise you, if you guys just listen, like you guys saw, like, oh my God, I had someone that messaged me and said to me, oh, this training, I don't need this training. This is for beginners. I'm someone that's crushing it on multiple offers. I'm like, how are you? Okay, but then he's still asking me to refer him to another role. I'm like, if you're crushing it on multiple offers, why are you asking me to refer you to another role? Oh yeah, but it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You can never, like what I'm teaching you guys over here right now, I guarantee you some of the top setters are not even doing. So let me tell you, this setting role is not rocket science, guys. You guys could, if you really worked hard, could out earn closers 1,000,000%. Because look, think of it like this. Think of you like a business owner. You now, because look, you are a setter, and let's just say you're working with multiple closers. At one single time, you can have 4 potential leads being able to close. That you've set, let's just say, okay, for 8 p.m. tonight, you have scheduled 4 calls at 8 p.m. Now, a normal closer, if he was to take that call, he can only close 1 call at 8 p.m. Guess how many calls you can close? 4. Albeit at maybe 5 or 7%, where that closer is going to make 10% of one deal, you're going to make between 5 and 7% times 4, potentially. It's only going to take some grinding. You will have to work hard at the beginning. Look, guys, whatever you lack in skill, make it up with hard work. Be really persistent and consistent. Be willing to outwork everybody, like everybody. Do not shy away from outworking everybody. Does that make sense? Is it making sense how you as setters can really, but you know, most setters, they have this limiting belief, oh, but I'm only earning 5%. I'm only earning 5%. No. Like even I had it at one point as well. Like I wouldn't take any closing position if they never gave me the opportunity to unlock 20-25%. I just had a limiting belief. I was like, oh no. And but still right now, I don't work at 10%. I'm not an average closer. I just don't. Because my results are not average. And I put my money where my mouth is as well. I say, okay, cool. I'll come in. Let's just say at X%, it's going to be over 10%. But we're going to come back to the drawing table. We're going to come back to the table in 30 days. Let me just show you what I can do. And you best believe I'm willing to outwork everybody. But that's what needs to come in from you. I'm willing to go above. And you need to show this in your videos, in your introductions, in your conversations. So okay, so we've covered the part of you. So now, okay, you've got these leads. You've got these leads. What am I going to do with these leads? You ask the business owner, okay, what are you currently doing to set appointments? Oh, we're doing this and we're doing that. Okay, so how many leads are you? So these are some of the questions that you want to ask. How many leads are you getting? And how many are being booked? And out of how many are being booked are showing up, and out of the ones that are showing up, how many are being closed? These are the numbers and data that you want to track. So if you know that, okay, a lot of leads are coming in, but they're not being booked, something's happening. There must be something happening over here. Are these leads not qualified, or do they not know, or they're not, or are they not reached out to enough? So maybe you can add some value over there and like, look, because look, when you ask them this question, they're gonna, and then when they'll be like, oh, like we get 1,000 leads, but we only book 100 appointments. Oh my God, really? Can I just ask you a few questions, Mr. Client? Sure, why don't you? So what are you currently doing? What is your process? Oh my God, have you ever tried this? Have you ever tried that? Because I've already prepared you, remember? I've given you the documents, I've given you the trainings. Now you can shower them with value. Oh my God, this Sayed dude, he's pretty good. He knows what he's doing. He's going to be an asset in our company. Well, I know for a fact, you know, my 25K to 50K a month blueprint, it should be $1.5 million a month blueprint, because that was the blueprint that I used to scale a 1.5 million a month business. I know if business owners and just closers studied that blueprint, business owners and closers, I promise you, they would at least increase their business by 50%. Because most people don't do this. It's like this, guys. Now, okay, let me go a step further now. I've told you about like how you can add value there, but let me just show you guys now and teach you guys about how to become a very valuable setter. Because your job is to connect, qualify, then book their appointment and make sure they show up. These are some of the things that maybe there's other things as well. But look, the thing is, you're going to get paid when maybe some companies will give you some, give you a commission for booking an appointment, show the appointment, and then if it closes. So there's all these things. But let's just say you got paid when the deal got closed. You want a flat 5%, 7%, whatever it is. You book the appointment and you're waiting for it to close. Now, if you're coming on the call, now you know me, I'm massive with objection prevention. So if you know this, you've booked this client on a call, you want to make sure they're informed and educated about and qualified about what they're going to see on the closing call. So you want to send them information. So like ask yourself, put yourself in their position. What is it going to take from you to buy the service that I'm promoting? You're going to want to know the information. You're going to want to know the program. So do you have any visuals that you can send them that will break down the program for them before the call? Because what if they come on the call and they're like, oh my God, this sounds so great and everything. Send me some information and then I'll let you know. But what if you gave them information before the call? We just knocked that objection out the window. Now I don't need to wrestle with him on the closing call. The closer's not going to have to wrestle with them. All right, what information do you need? I'll give it to you now and we'll cover it with you. No, you've already had the information. And guess what? You as the setter, you not only give them that information, you're going to book them, not the next day or whatever. Like I never used to like to do same day bookings, only because I wanted to give them the information and get confirmation from them on that day in the evening that they've reviewed everything and they're ready for the call tomorrow. Because let's just say, now this is key, guys, this is key. You can teach this to business owners on interviews. You can talk about this on your intro videos. Here's why I don't do same-day bookings. Yes, sometimes the show rate can be great, but then it gives them a reason, an excuse. Oh, I just saw your ad today. I just spoke to you guys today. I need some time to think about it. I need to go over the information. I need to see your testimonials. I need to see the visuals. That's why I rather book the call the next day and use now until the evening and whatever the morning to make sure they go over the information. That's great. Wilma, your call is booked for 7 p.m. tomorrow. But in the meantime, here's some visuals, here's our testimonials, and here's our website. I want you to review all of this, Wilma. And look, this is central to our call. You need to drop me a message in the evening to confirm that you've reviewed the material. I'll be in touch in the evening. Is that okay? Okay, great. And look, Wilma, in the run-up to your call, you will get some reminders. Just give us the thumbs up that you're still on for the call. Is that okay? Great. Guess what I've done now? Now they're not going to get annoyed when they're getting all these reminders, like your call is in 12 hours, or your call is in 6 hours, your call is in 3 hours or 10 minutes or whatever your reminders are. Because they already know, you already told them that you're going to get some reminders. Just give me a thumbs up when you get the reminder. Put me a message once you've reviewed all the information. I'm going to be in touch in the evening just to check that you've gone over the information. Now you've prepared them. Now you've prepared them. Now they're going to come on the call well-informed at least. Now they're not going to say, oh, send me some information. You know how like some closers will tell you, oh, they wanted more information. Oh, they didn't get everything. Or they didn't understand the business model. Whereas now you are making sure they've got everything before the call. Maybe on your setting call, you can give them some information. You don't want to do it too long, but like a few minutes, give them some information so they want to look. Guys, what I'm teaching you here right now, I swear to God, will put you in the top 1% of setters. I promise you. Just this, what I've just told you right now. Most setters don't do this. Oh, yeah, we've booked the call. Okay, great, cool. Oh, do you have 10 grand? Okay, yeah, great. Okay, cool, booked. What about telling them that you're going to get reminders? What about getting confirmation from them that they've reviewed the material? I'm going to be in touch in the evening. We get a lot of calls. We just need to make sure that you're prepared for the call. So you've got some homework before the call. Oh, done. This I want you to embody. Today, you guys have learned something very valuable that you can share even on intro videos and like, on an intro video, and now this is you as a brand new appointment setter, no experience, but guess what you're doing right now? Me giving you this training is experience right now. You tell them that, hey, I'm an appointment setter and I've whatever you've done this. Let me tell you about what I know about being a top 1% appointment setter. This is what I would do if I was to work for your organization. You really think they really want to know and they want to hear about, what would they really want to hear? You talking about yourself or you talking about what you could do for them? Because the reason why they're asking you about yourself is to know what you can do for them. So why don't you quickly tell a bit about yourself and then go straight into what you could do for them? Because if you haven't done it before in a job, let's just say you didn't have the experience, this is why I'm telling you, I can take a beginner and make them a super setter by teaching them these frameworks, so long as they're willing to listen, learn, and they can communicate correctly. You could be a beginner. You could be a beginner and be a super setter if you learn these skills. But trust me, most setters don't do this. And I promise you, a lot of people will look back at this training and be like, oh my God. How many setters are not doing this? But anyone else want to ask me another question or anything else that they want to know? This is meant to be interactive. Everybody's just listening. So I want this to be interactive, even on YouTube, live. You guys live on the YouTube channel. Anyone have any questions, guys? Whether it's on Zoom or YouTube. Yeah, it's called My Meeting Before the Meeting. Michael Cologne pointed out. Anyone have any questions of how to become a better appointment setter? Or on anything I've said so far?
Jabran, I have a question.
Go for it, bro.
Okay, so as you're saying, like, well, we'll be doing the appointment setting and we will be like following up with the links. So, uh, as in GHL nowadays, most of the agency owners and most of these guys are having like automations. So when you say like, we'll not be like duplicating, doubling this stuff as we'll be texting them as their automation system will also be texting them.
Yeah. But look, the GHL automations are not personalized, are they?
They can be personalized because right now I have one of the clients and the AI is doing personalized GHL text messages.
How? How are they personalizing it?
The way the AI just detects the messages and what these guys require,
Oh,
and then
yeah,
they
that's
respond to
that. But I'm on about personalizing it to, you looking at, let's just say you've got access to maybe this, like, let's just say they've had a sales call. They've had a sales call with the so look, that's an additional thing as well. But look, one of the ways to follow up is, let's just say they've had a sales call. They've had a sales call and they never closed. I would
Mhm.
even go and look at, make sure that the closer is leaving notes on the sales call and extracting information. So this is where it comes in, where the closers need to leave notes. But let's just say they never left notes, but you got access to the sales call. I would go look at the sales call. If I'm a setter, rather than wasting time and all of this and everything, I'd go put the sales call on, put it on speed 2, and I'll just get a good idea of them, what they could, like, maybe at the beginning and maybe at the end, or maybe at the beginning, in the middle as well. Get a few snippets. Like, oh, great, just looked at your call, or like, just got some feedback from, Sayed. You had a great conversation with him. He told me that you had this problem and that problem. But you never decided to move forward with us. Just so I can help you more, was there anything that we could have done better? Or is there anything that we could do more? Like, we do have the solution and here it is, and just some sort of personalized so they know that they've been heard, as opposed to I'm just following up. If you now know what their problem was that they discussed on the call and you follow up with that, with the solution, you'll at least get a message back. But you'll need to follow up. You'll need to follow up at least 4 times, 4 to 8 times. Don't just once and twice and thrice and that's it. You want to follow up.
Thanks for that.
No problem. Okay. Lily, where are you at? Where are we at?
Well, we did the before the call, and now you cover after the call, the follow-ups, which is also very important. And I love follow-ups. I love follow-ups, and this was something I know that I was chasing someone for 4 months, and they even made the comment, I'm grateful that I signed this, and I regret I didn't sign up 4 months ago. So don't forget about the follow-ups, guys.
Oh my God. The follow-up, guys, my biggest deal. Oh, I've closed a bigger deal than that, but like that was over time. It was like £1 million deal, but it was like, I think it was roughly around about 40, 50K a month. But there was a deal that I closed. It was the biggest deal that I closed, like on the call, like one deal, bam, 100 grand, boom. This happened of 6 months of follow-ups. I followed up with him for 6 months. And guess where I closed him? Oh my God, I closed him in Pakistan. There was no internet. The internet was weak. Oh my God, this was crazy. Internet was weak. I had no internet in my uncle's house. I had to go to my cousin's house, and I'm connecting, and it's raining as well. It was bad weather. So I had to take off the camera. And you know me, I do calls with the camera on. I had to take off the camera and then speak to him. So it was just like a phone call. And he went from closing, he went from talking to us about a 20K program to close to then being interested in our 50K program to then being closed on a 100K program within my second call with him. From 20K, I took it. Whoa, he came in on $100 program. He came in inquiring about $100 program. I spoke to him about 20, then got him interested in 50, and then I eventually closed him on 100 grand. I would have made 20 grand from that sale. But because I wasn't working, because the deal that I arranged with the business owner was if I brought in X amount of revenue, I made 20%. Otherwise, I made 15%. But because I wasn't working, I was on vacation. That was the only deal I closed in that month. I think there was another one as well, but it didn't meet the threshold. But so I made 15 grand. It was pretty decent. One call, 15 grand. Would have been 20 grand, but hey ho. But that's the follow-up because the fortune, the money is in the follow-up. Guys, most people do not follow up. Most people. Yeah, I want to make money. Oh, that's all great. But oh, okay, where are you? Where are you on the second call, the third call? Look at it like this, guys. Look. I want you guys to look at the people that joined and people that that are viewing the first class. Look at these classes from class 1, 2, and 3. Or you'll see there'll be more people that watch the first one, less people on the second one, and even less on the third one. Oh, maybe if I put like a catchy title where I'm going to show you how to make 10 grand a month as an appointment setter. What they freaking don't know, that everything I'm teaching you right now can allow you to make 10, 15 grand, 20 grand as a setter. One of my setters in 10 days made £4,500. £4,500 in the first 10 days on the job. A few of them made a couple of grand, 2.5 grand, 3.5 grand. But hey, hopefully, guys, you got some great value today about the call, during the call. Now, like even, like these nuggets that I've given you guys, make them part of your intro videos. Or, do some of these things so you can even send a business owner a 3-minute, 2-minute video of giving these tips or putting them in writing as well. This is what I would do in your organization. So, you guys as appointment setters, I really believe people don't need to be experienced to be an appointment setter. You just need to showcase that you can be an appointment setter. You can be a good appointment setter. And how do you do it? By showcasing some of the skills that I'm sharing with you right now. I want to dive deep into more about how to be a better appointment setter. What do you need to do differently? But I've already given you some snippets about going above and beyond what to do as an appointment setter. Don't just show them. Go and be creative and find out, okay, what are all the ways that you can follow up in sales? Write it all down. Start embodying it and be like, this is what I'm going to do. If I'm telling you right now, guys, most salespeople do not. I think it's like 50% of salespeople don't even get to the second follow-up. 50%. They'll follow up once, but more than 50% won't even follow up once. Like, what's a follow-up? You've reached out and then you've reached out again. Most people just reach out. They don't even go there. Like, only 50% go to the second touch point. You're going to tell business owners, and you're going to do it, that you're going to reach out multiple times. This is how I'm going to reach out. Trust me, you show this to business owners. I'm telling you as a hiring manager, this is what I would look for. Trust me, you guys, if you follow, I want you guys to follow this and really embody this. I promise you, you'll be better than most sellers. Anyone that follows me here. So what I want you guys as homework, guys, at the end of this, I want you to make some notes on what you spoke about today. And on this video, I want all of you guys to leave, everybody watching, the takeaways to this training on this video. And then I want you to share 1 or 2 things that you've learned from this across all your social medias and maybe tag the Closers University, so show that you've learnt it from here. Guess what that's going to do? Because I want you to share nuggets of value of what you've just learned right now. Guess what that's going to do? It's going to show people that, oh, this guy knows how to do, or she knows, maybe she knows how to do appointment setting, because this is what she would do. Just yesterday, someone got hired from the comment section of YouTube on my YouTube channel. Well, he never got hired. He got requested for an interview. I don't know if he's going to get hired yet, but no, he got requested, and I already had his intro video. I sent it to the business owner, and the business owner loved it. He was like, I love it. I want to speak to him. Because he saw his takeaways in the comment section on YouTube. A lot of business owners reach out to me. I just say to them, go into the comment section on the YouTube channel. You'll see the hungry ones that are training and working hard on there. They're not only watching the videos, they're learning from them, and they're putting their takeaways in the comment section. You'll see the ones that are learning. You see the guys that are coming on these live calls. They see the comment section. Awesome, guys. So you guys, is your homework clear? Your takeaways in the comment section, detailed takeaways, and then also share across all your socials on 2 things that you've learned from this call. 2 things that could add value to other appointment setters. Okay? Awesome, guys. Perfect. Today's Wednesday. Yeah, we'll have our final one tomorrow. Okay, so tomorrow will be the final one. All right. So come with your questions tomorrow, guys, personal to you guys. So I want tomorrow, a matter of fact, whoever's watching this this live call right now, you can actually attend tomorrow. Anyone can attend. I'm gonna let extras come in tomorrow, but I want you guys to come with 1 or 2 things that you yourself need help with, and I'm gonna diagnose them on the call tomorrow. Okay. So anything that you're stuck with, you need me to review or look at, come on your computers, share your screen, and I will get that with you as well. But also tomorrow, what I'm going to do is how I would find high ticket roles to set and close for. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. So tomorrow is going to be about really going out and finding these clients, finding these roles, what I would do to find these roles. Okay?